Testing 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you for bearing with me. 1 more second while we are monitoring stuff. Boot up. All right, there we go. So welcome to day 549. The training begins. We are in Inkwood. We are live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. We are trying to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok with a stopover at 500. Trying to make affiliate on Twitch and 70 followers. We're a chill, relaxed, low-key kind of stream. Working on a story-backed builds. Oh, okay. So that is where we are. What are we going to use this for? Oh, yeah, we could bring those back and have some purple in. There we go. So we're going to just kind of jump off, do some mining for about an hour, and then get off. We've got some writing and other projects we want to work on. And stop here. Okay. This looks pretty good. Oh, so it'll probably be okay if we... Oh. I think we fell on that before, so this thing needs to come down. Wow, that was a lucky drop there. Wait, is this... Oh, this is 29. So that would have been 30. Okay, so this needs to... Go there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And so we're just going to do this. We're going to chip our way down. Probably need to actually come over here and stair step our way down a little bit. So we have lots of stuff to work on. But we have 2 stories that we're writing. So we need to make sure we have enough time for those as well. Okay. So I do want to get at least one of them out by November. We'll see if that happens, but that's the plan, our goal. Okay, so can we drop here? Perfect. So we'll just keep taking this down, so far we can get. And yeah, so every little bit of progress is something we don't have to do tomorrow. We do Minecraft every day, Satisfactory on Fridays and Saturdays. So we did Satisfactory earlier today. We're do Planet Crafter on Sundays and Mondays. So tomorrow will be a Planet Crafter day, um, along with Minecraft. I think Wednesdays, maybe not every Wednesday, but periodically we're going to make that kind of a random game day. So tentatively planning on this Wednesday being a little to the left. So we'll see how that goes. I'm making it a more or less a community suggestion day. I mean, it has to be something that I want to play and can get access to as well. But that way we can get a little more involvement and get some inspiration from other games that I've seen other creators do. So I think, and I do that in general anyway. So I think the inspiration from other games will be useful. And writing a game is also on our bucket list, so that probably won't be quite this year, but I do hope to get that in the not too distant future. If we can get the first book out by November, then we'll hit the game heavy the rest of the year. So depending on what part of November, it'll either be 1 or 2 months that we'll get to put into the game, and we'll just see how things go from there. Oh. All right. Okay. Probably waits that. Okay. Sorry, got distracted. This is coming pretty good. We're down at Y29. We're trying to get this down to Y negative 60 or so, whatever bedrock is. And all the way around Inkwood, well, around 3 sides. So we started on one of the tavern, yes, so that's going to be good. Alright, so I guess we'll just chip away a little here too. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's cut through here. We'll clear out the bottom bit here, and then we'll need to, well, I guess that won't hurt. We can clear out the bottom bit here and then work our way up. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think we can do this. Now we got to get through all of this little stuff. Okay. That kind of goes under the waterfall feature there, so I'm not too worried about that right now. But yeah, we did to cut back to satisfactory. We got a lot of progress done there. So we more or less got the functionality of our sandstone cement factory, concrete factory done yesterday. So, I mean, it will need some decoration and whatnot and some polishing and then a little retrofitting once trains come about, but that's in good shape. And then today we worked on the iron material. So iron ore resource. I think we got really far on that. So it will need the same touch-ups that the cement will. And in addition to, there were 3 ores in one spot. And so we got 2 of them set up to mine the ore, smelt the ore, and then start. Yeah, mine the ore and smelt the ore, I think is as far as we got. And then when the ore is smelted, we put that into a container. So basically caching it. So the raw iron ore gets mined, it gets cached. Then it goes through a conveyor system, takes it to the converter, turns into ingots. Those ingots go into another container, so caching that. And then the next step will be turning them into useful things. And one of our ore spots still needs the container. Once that's done, then all 3 will need like a crafter essentially attached to them to turn them into the various materials that we want. So probably 1 more weekend and we'll have the iron going, and then it'd probably be a similar amount of time, a weekend for copper, a weekend for cadmium, a weekend for sulfur. Because we're only playing on stream, only playing Fridays and Saturdays on that. But making a lot of progress. Oh, thank you, Ember. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's the Saturday night, Sunday going? And what part of the world you're in? And do you play any Minecraft or any other games? And we're working on the ravine at Inkwood, so we're taking on a format of essentially every other day we'll rotate between mining like this, doing terraforming, getting down dirt, taking out the stone, things that are more resource collecting. And then the other day would be things like laying down the footprint of buildings, checking the line of sight for where we're building things, does it fit with what we want to be seen from different vantage points, things like that. And so that way it's not all digging, which I realize can probably get a little boring, but it is something that needs to be done. So we mix that in with some of the building and seeing kind of the fruits of the labor kind of thing. And all of that, like as we're doing the building side of it, and to some extent, but a lesser extent, to the digging, you chime in on how it relates to the story. So Inkwood is the second stop in the story that we're trying to write. It's a opposition city to Overmorrow. So Overmorrow isn't gigantic, but it's a much bigger place. And so the Overmorrow city is pretty large, but Inkwood is fairly small. But the library at Inkwood is going to be large because you'll take another tunnel, and then that nether tunnel, it'll be a controlled nether tunnel, so it'll be solid walls all the way around and colored the way that we want to kind of convey, going down a wall, so like ice and whatnot going through there. The floor is going to be, what is it, warped fungus? Yeah, warped fungus. So the green one, greenish, bluish, teal. So a little bit blue, a little bit maybe like moss or something in the water. And then the walls be ice, and I don't know what we'll do for the ceiling. We'll do something like that too, maybe like blue concrete or something like that. But anyway, when you go through that, you'll come out to a very large, like 750 by 750 area in the middle of an ocean. That's going to be our Inkwood library. so you wouldn't be able to see it by land. I mean, right now you can a little bit, so we're gonna have to push back the land a little bit, but the goal is that so that it's not someplace that you would wander to without going to Inkwood. I mean, if you used the Lytra and flew over it, you'd obviously see it, but putting some amount of effort to make it that if you follow the storyline, you'll get there. So that's the goal with that. Anyway, that will be rather large. So it'll be a small library in Overmorrow, but a large one in Inkwood. Inkwood is a small village, and Overmorrow is a large town. But it's the second city or second stop of the story. Okay. All right. So oh, this is 30. Okay, so this gets us all down to 30 now. So this is good. Wait, is there more? Oh, there's more to this place. More to this mine shaft. Okay. Okay. Wow, look at that. So that's looking pretty good. This is all down to 30. We're all down to 30 over here. Going around the corner, we're all 30, I think. Well, minus this wall here, we need to take that back to 30. So I think we'll leave that there for now. And maybe we'll start in the back and start taking it down like 20, 10, and then work our way back. So we'll have these kind of bigger stair steps. But we're making good progress. Right, so let's put another torch down here, maybe. Wait, did we get rid of any? Oh, that's what it was. We replaced our stone with our carrot, so we need to just fix that. Okay, there we go. Right, so let's maybe venture. Venture over here. Okay. So we already got through over here, so this isn't really anything now. So now we can go. Is there anything on this side of it? Nope. Not a lot of anything. Okay. Okay. And I'm trying to keep it semi-smooth and then, but not worrying too much if we forget it, because we're going to take our happy gas when we're all done and rough it up some. So make it look a little more organic, more natural. So okay, that's good there. Okay. We'll just keep doing this back and forth. We'll now section this off. Follow our little plan of that. And now that we have our skeleton spawner over here, we don't have to go back to Overmorrow quite so often. We can mend the tools, do the mining, and then once we have the resources we're looking for, you know, the dirt, diorite, whatnot, then we can head back to Overmorrow and, you know, drop that off. You know, and mend our tools then if they need it. But for now, we can just drop off stuff like that. What's this? Oh, okay. All right, so right here, we'll get rid of this dirt. Okay. Oh, it's oop. Okay. Oop, we're gonna have a slime come over here in a second. Oh, I was wondering why that wasn't going very fast. Using our hoe instead of our shovel. Okay, well, you can stay up there. You get it all? Okay, move that at all. Okay. Yeah, if we get this kind of framed out and then we can take it down, that makes it a little easier to feel like we're doing work and then also plan out things. Okay. Take it down to 20. Okay. Okay. It's 23, 22, 21, 20. Right. All right, so we'll just cut this through. We're almost halfway through the stream, so making some good progress. And we've got our east side and our south side going pretty good. So it's our north side that we need to work on next. Once we get these two sides down to bedrock. So we need to do a little more work here to get this. Okay. All right, that's good. There we go. Oh, and we did give Java a little try playing around, and I missed Bedrock. I mean, I give it more time, but the cross-functioning play and not having to put recipes together before you learn something, yeah, it's just a good quality of life. All right. Okay. What is that? Oh, okay. Can we get up there? Oh, good. Yeah, so we'll do a little bit higher here because it's hard to get up high. But we only have so much reach, like 6 blocks. It's 7 and 6, something like that. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we can at least do 1, 2, 5, 6. I think it's no 7. Looks like okay. Potentially we can hit 7. Okay. Okay. This is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're pretty good there. Okay. Doing good here. This is 25, so 25 is going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're down to 21. Okay. Cut this line here. finish cutting this out. Yeah, I think this is why it is a good idea to rotate the days between the admin laying things out for the digging stuff, and then other days that are like laying out the buildings and then actually building them. So we get to see the kind of the city and the terrain kind of come together. Ooh, there we go, there we go. Oh, and our streamer in the other ear at the moment is my puppy Taya over on Twitch, doing some Minecraft, it sounds like. Uh-oh. Let's... Oh, so it is getting kind of dark down here, so let's put some torches down. Okay, is this good? Okay. We'll take out a little spot here, and then we'll just get as high up as we can go. And then when we cut down from the top, it should only be about a 10 block drop, and we should be good. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. That's a big drop. I guess this is only half because this is the other side of the ravine over there. But we'll do this, and we'll see how far this takes us on our time. I'll put something like here to light this up so it doesn't get so dark. All right, so let's do this. Maybe we'll just do the first 2 levels, and then we'll kind of run back and forth. Okay. Trying to keep it from getting too dark on stream. Okay. So there's some torches coming up, so it's not too bad. Is this the... Oh, this is our step up there. Okay. Okay. I don't know how far this is going to go. So we'll assume that this is pretty good here. And then we'll just cut this back and forth a couple times. Okay, there we go. Oop. Okay. All right, so we'll get this stirred up and then keep working on this. Okay. So this, oh, there we go. Get rid of all this gravel here. Yeah, we were trying to get it down to, what did we say before, like 26, and then we can get the rest from the bottom, and that way we don't have to worry about doing layers of gravel, it just falls. So let's do... Okay. Wait, where's the... Is it farther down? Oh, oh, it's over there, I guess. Okay. Okay. All right, so we'll just do this, cut through here. Okay. And yeah, we'll just do back and forth, and yeah, that'll work. There we go. Okay. 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 Oh yes, this is going to take all of it. big chunk down, but then we have this is, I guess, the back slab that we need to take down. Then we have one on each side. So we have this side cut down. So we'll do this. Then we'll do this section to the right down to 20. And then we'll do the section to the left down to 20. And we won't get to all of that today, but that is the plan. And then once it's all down to bedrock, we'll do, well, probably before we get it all down to bedrock, once we get it to maybe 20 or 10, we'll take that back piece in the distance there down so that that connects to the east side. Yeah, that connects to the east side. And then those two, once they're level, then we'll start on the east. So that's us, the north side. Okay. All right. There. We got 29, but going pretty good. This is where we were cutting it off. Okay, good. There we go. All right. Another 15 minutes. There we go. All right, so let's do this. Ooh. Okay. Let's go pick up all the stone we left behind. Before it starts despawning, because it looks like some of it's starting to despawn. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, let's take it down. What, 2 more levels? It's around 28, and dig it down. Yeah, because 1 more level would be 27, and then 1 more, which is 26. think getting it down to 26 on this side that we're on will be probably where we call our stream. I think that'll be pretty close. So okay. 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 We'll do that up and down, and then we'll get it down a few more levels, and great. Okay. Oop. Oh. Yeah, so this is the level we want to ultimately get it down to, but let's maybe do it in smaller chunks. That way we don't have to worry about like falling into that mine shaft anymore. So do some back and forth like this. Right. Gotta be careful as we're doing this. Don't fall in. Okay. We have this. Okay. We can drop off some stone. Okay, so that means we can pick up this gold here. Be good. Take out a layer of dirt. Okay. All right. All right. So get rid of this. Oh, that's not nice. Save some durability on a shovel. Take down the gravel there. There's quite a bit of that, so we can do that, and that's going to save us some time here. All right, do that. All right, there you go. So that takes us down to 27. And our goal was to get it down to 26, right? This is 27, this is 26. So this is where we want to get it to. So once we get this layer done, this will be the end of it. Will be where we call our stream, because we got about 10 minutes left, so it's probably gonna be around that much time. We're pretty close. So we're either gonna end a couple minutes early or a couple minutes after. All right. Okay. Guess we can do up and down, and if we do it 2 levels at a time, it won't be too bad, because then we're going in a line. And then that makes things go reasonably fast. All right. Let's cut over here, and then let's go towards the back and get this all cleaned up. Then we won't have to worry about the mine shaft anymore. Okay, so we're gonna have to come over here. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, we want to clear out the dirt. Okay. So just throw dirt. Yeah, we try to get as much of one material as we can so we can avoid a lot of the context switching with our tools, but sometimes we just can't help it. Cut a little diagonal here. Put something here maybe. Oh, well, on this side too. There we go. Okay. Oh, we should probably grab a carrot. Okay. Okay. A lot of dirt again. Grab some of gravel. Although the speed at which we can take out the gravel does work in our favor. Okay. How much do we have left to go? We should be almost there. Okay. All right. Oop. Hello, Red. How's it going? How's the Saturday or Sunday going for you? And do you do any Minecraft or other games yourself? And also welcome in. I am working on here on a ravine at our village up here, which is called Inkwood, which is one of the cities slash villages in a novel we're trying to write. Uh, Everything in the villages, cities won't be in the book, but uh, mostly everything in the book will be in there. So it'd be a story that you can kind of walk through is the idea. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know when it will be finished, but that's our plan. Yeah, because we're working on that in tandem with another project, a little bit shorter one that we're hoping to get out by November. So we'll see how all that goes. And we usually stream for like an hour and a half to 2. But since we're streaming later today, we're probably going to stick pretty close to the hour mark. So if we get this, oh, this is the other side of the hole there. Okay, so that's not bad actually. And we've only got 2 minutes to go, so we'll just get some of this going. Okay, there we go. So we're probably going to work on that side tomorrow, but this is pretty good here. There we go. By the time we get back to the front there, it'll be time to stop. We'll go to the village up top, go to sleep, and then we'll do our little outro thing. So this is, oh, there it is. So this goes down almost to bedrock, probably 15, 20 blocks away. Okay, that works out. So I think we can, oh, we actually don't need to do that because we can just fly out. So this is going to be our tavern there. Oop. Okay. I guess we don't need to. Oh, it is late enough to do that. Okay, so thank you. So with that, we are gonna call it. We're right at the hour, so we're gonna say thank you, Ember, for the follow. Thank you, Red, for joining in. Appreciate all of the chats, follows, likes, just watching the stream. It all helps me do this more, so very much appreciate it. If you want to see more of what we're doing, you can check us out on Linktree. So linktr.ee/mindtripmedia. That link will also be on our outro screen here in a second. You'll find links to our TikTok there, Twitch, our YouTube where the VODs are, and YouTube has our mostly Lego build channel as well if you want to check that out. You'll also find Pinterest and our Blue Sky. Blue Sky is where we make our go live announcements. So keep an eye there if you want to see where we go. We try to keep a tentative schedule of Sunday through Friday of starting sometime between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. Pacific, and then playing for 1 to 2 hours. So the start time varies, but we try to keep it in between an hour and 2 hours of playtime. Fridays and Saturdays, we also throw in an extra hour of Satisfactory. Sundays and Mondays, we throw in an extra hour of Planet Crafter. So tomorrow will be a Planet Crafter and Minecraft day. So if that sounds something you'd be interested in, feel free to check that out. And so with that, if you like these story-backed builds, thank you for joining. And if you really like it, feel free to share it out. And with that, thank you for joining the journey, and we'll see you tomorrow when the journey continues.